Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Flagg in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's the great in at the 1 spot. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve? And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Here's the great, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
That's what makes Davis such a tough matchup. His ability to put the ball on the floor at his size.
KD passes to Thompson. Here's the great. 6 to shoot. Outside for Durant. Offensive rebound. And the basket by the great.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Thompson. He had 15 points last outing.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Houston. Pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. For 3, Durant. Houston now working with the new shot clock. For the 3, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Irving drives in. Count it.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Driving inside. He gets it in there. 7 points for the great.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now Flagg after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Thompson. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. Rockets leading by 6. And the basket by the Great. The Great's got 9 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Irving, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
4-on-3 break to halt the run. Washington with the screen on Capella. And it's Russell in the corner. Gafford passes to Marshall. Irving for 3. The Great grabs the miss. The Great's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Mavericks making a change here. Davis is checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, the Great.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Now here's Gafford. Still scoreless. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Durant. And yes, it's good. Durant's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here is Davis. To the wing right side. Russell from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
In for your Rockets, Dorian.
That shot misses. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, they haven't wasted.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Great passes to Easton. Another miss by Houston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
And it's the Rockets on the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
From the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
And a wide open look for Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And another 3 for Houston.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside for Davis. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket by the great.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Mavericks trail by 16. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shakes him. The great grabs the miss. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Eason. And here is KD. For 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And so it's the Houston Rockets taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Greetings, everybody.
Well, I think for Houston, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Houston Rockets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebound.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and powerful. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Irving kicks to Davis. Lively the pass to Irving. Thompson in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston leading by 21. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Nailed from three-point land. 27 points for the great.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And checking out some numbers for Kyrie Irving. Here's Irving. He's got 11. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Lively with the screen. Irving attacking. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He had a nice open look right there. Irving's got 13.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Here's the great. Takes it off the glass.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The great misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Smith. It's deflected and stolen by Thompson. Into the lane. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up.
He's show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's the great, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek White. B.J. Washington comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And the Mavericks call time here. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kevin Durant. Irving for 3s. The Rockets pull it in. The greats got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Russell passes to Davis. Back to Russell. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The great, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Russell sets a screen for Irving. Back to Russell. Offensive rebound, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A different look for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Dante Exum in for Irving. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The great misses. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Van Vliet against Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That shot wide open. Washington's got 8.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the GREAT.